Hey guys, I just want to talk to you a little bit about your first assignment for our lock-in class. I was trying to think of things that might be actually kind of fun, kind of pertinent, and what I would like for us to do is I'd like for each of you guys to put together an emergency kit, okay? So it can have different things in it, and it can be specific to you. It doesn't have to be any big thing. I would just either grab a small box, maybe like mine looks like this. It's a little plastic tote. You can even put it in like a gallon Ziploc bag if you wanted. But I would like for you guys to, just from things that you actually have at your house, you don't have to go out and buy things, but some things that you have at your house, gather them together so that you have a little emergency kit if you ever need it, okay? So I'm going to show you what I have in my kit, but I would like for you to think about things that you would like to have in your kit. So if you think of something that I don't have in my kit, be sure and show me in your video. But go through and create an emergency kit, and then please send out a video showing me what you've got in your kit and what you decided to put in there and how you decided to put it together. Like I said, you do not have to go out and buy anything. You should just be looking around the house to find things that might be helpful. So here's what's in my kit. Okay. First of all, I keep my kit in my truck. So it's sort of just an emergency thing if I were to ever have an accident or be stranded somewhere where I could kind of get by for a couple of days or something like that. So the first thing that I have in my kit, I do not expect you to have one of these at your house, is I have a life straw in mine. This just allows me to have clean drinking water from basically any water source. So I can drink from a stream or a rain puddle or whatever with this thing if I have to, okay? Probably never use it. Nice to have if I ever need it, okay? So a couple of real simple things that you can do is just like a little flashlight. Those are super handy to have. I always have some of these little rescue blankets. They're like the space blankets. They're made out of like plastic mylar, and they're super shiny, like foil. You'd be surprised how warm these things will get and keep you. So if you get out and it's cold outside, you can get into the sunshine, and these things will keep you pretty warm. They keep the body heat in. Of course, I have a nice little lighter here. I've got some little simple things like Kleenex. Of course, I have a family, so I have some hygiene products for my wife. We keep anti-itch cream and triple antibiotic cream. If you have triple antibiotic cream, this is a great place to keep it in the emergency kit, because if you get a cut or something like that, anything minor, you can put that on there and it'll keep it from getting infected. Petroleum jelly for a couple of reasons. One, if you're out and about, like if you go to the state fair and you get chapped or whatever, this is a great way to help out with that. Also, you can take a cotton ball or a tampon and stick it into the petroleum jelly, and it's a great fire starter. So if you ever need to start a fire, this is a great way to do that. I keep a little bit of polycord. So the paracord is just a thick plastic rope. You can use it for tons of things. You can use it for tying off. You can use it to make shelter out of your emergency blankets if you ever had to. So it's a pretty good little thing to have in there. I have a poncho and an ice pack. I have a multi-tool. So just one of these little dudes where it's got pliers and a pocket knife and all that type of stuff. So just got a couple of things in case I had to make do with something. So I also have some hand warmers and some body warmers in here. I have little medicines like Rolaids. I have Advil. I've got allergy medicine, things like that in here. So that way, if something comes up, then you can always have something there. I keep plastic gloves in here in case we're ever in an emergency where somebody is bleeding. I can put my gloves on, and I know that I'll be safe from bloodborne pathogens. I have some stop bleed. I don't suspect you'll have this at your house, but if you do, it's great to have it in a location where you can get to it quickly, because clearly if somebody's bleeding, you want to stop it as quickly as possible. This I picked up at Walmart for about $5. It came in there were I think 3 or 4 packets in the box. I've got Band-Aids, like regular old Band-Aids, and then I've got some bigger, like absorbent bandages here that are made for like larger wounds and things like that. So if I ever was in a situation where somebody was pretty badly hurt, I may not be able to save their life on the spot, but I can at least try to stop the bleeding and try to get them stabilized until help gets there. Also, little things like flushable wipes. Flushable wipes are great because you might be in a situation where you don't have toilet paper, and you can grab one of these and you're good to go. So that is kind of in a nutshell what's in my kit. I also like to keep some food in my truck just in case we were ever stranded. We'd have something so the kids wouldn't be super hungry, and then a couple water bottles is always a good thing to have too. So those are just the things in my kit. If I missed anything, please let me know if there's something super important that you think I should have in there. And then also make your video and show me what you have in your kit. So be sure that you get those kits together and post me a flip grid. Show me what you have in your kit. Like I said, you do not have to go out and purchase anything. Look for things around your house. I suspect you'll have some of this stuff where you could put together a decent little kit, and you can make do. Use that problem solving that we've been talking about all year. Use that engineering process and try to figure out things that would be helpful to have, things that could bail you out in a situation. Okay, so think about that, work on that, and that's your assignment. Miss you guys a ton. Hope you're having a good break. I'm sorry that we're all separated. I'm really eager to see you guys again. So we'll see you later. Bye.